Hey guys, it's Katie. Welcome back and welcome if you're new. Today we're going to watch The Color of Friendship. Let's go. So I have watched this movie before, at least once when I was a kid, so it's been a really long time. But I am going to give the synopsis of it for you guys here. The Color of Friendship is a 2000 television film based on actual events about the friendship between two girls, Maury and Piper, one from the United States and the other from Apartheid, South Africa, who learned about tolerance and friendship. I'm also going to give the definition of apartheid. Apartheid was the legal system for racial separation in South Africa from 1948 until 1994. The Popular Registration Act of 1950 classified all South Africans into three categories: Bantu, blacks; coloreds, those of mixed race; and white. Later, a fourth category, Asians, was added. Throughout the 1950s, regulations created separate residency areas, job categories, public facilities, transportation, education, and health systems with social contact between the races strictly prohibited. So basically, it was like segregation. All right. Now, I just put that out there because I don't know if they're going to, talk about it in the film. I don't remember. It was a long time, but now we know. 1977, Washington, D.C. Oh, they're waiting for their dad? Oh, probably for the exchange, or I don't know what
There
that's
he
called.
is!
Exchange student? It's not an exchange student, right? But,
Randy, where's the music? I got it!
we're really excited. They're like, oh my gosh! Oh, there's the dad. Where's the kid?
Here he comes!
The dad's like, what is going on here? Oh, okay. So they have not decided, I guess, to have the girl come.
The drums, Daddy. African tribal drums from Senegal.
No. I thought maybe I heard someone knocking. Guess not. And you have something on your face. Wipe it off.
Obviously, you see something's going on here. They obviously want to tell you something.
Tell me she's not back on that student exchange kick again.
I told you it wouldn't work.
Student exchange. It is student exchange.
Piper, we've talked about this.
Yeah, I know, but the deadline's tomorrow. Then it's over. We'll forever lose our opportunity to enrich our lives and forge a kinship and bond between our black African brothers and sisters.
Yeah, oh. I wouldn't want an exchange student. That sounds like a lot of work. Oh, yes, he has to change of heart. That's why this movie's here. But she's gonna be really surprised.
How long would this exchange student be
How
here?
long? A month?
4 months.
4 months?
Maybe it would be good to have an African student in the house. Sort of shorten the cultural divide between black Americans and black Africans.
The dad kicked in. He said, okay, let's do it. Yeah, he's like, I'm not gonna babysit her. You gotta do it, okay?
Man, I wonder what she'll look like or what country she'll be coming from.
Well, how do you know there'll be a she?
That's true. Look at she. Dundee? South Africa? Now we're gonna see Maury, I think is her name.
So you're gonna tell him, right? Tonight, you tell him I can go.
I can't tell your father anything, Maury. We'll discuss it, and as always, he'll decide what's best.
She also wants to be an exchange student. Oh, there's the dad. He looks like the guy from Terminator. And no, he doesn't.
Good news?
We caught him.
Who?
Stephen Biko.
The black agitator.
Oh,
A black troublemaker is always rousing and stirring up things, just like you.
He violated the ban by traveling outside his area.
Well done.
I'm gonna have to look up that name.
Maury wants to go to America on some dumb student exchange program, but she's afraid to ask.
Dang, the dad's like, I don't think I want you to go there.
It'll only be for a few months. The cost is manageable, and it's an opportunity that may not come by again. And if she stays with a responsible family, I have no problem in letting her go.
Here she goes, going to America. Oh yeah, this is a scene I remember.
Excuse-moi, boss.
Bloody kafir!
Oh! No!
All right.
Ooh, look at him being rude. Look at him going terrible. That word is an offensive South African word, an insulting term for a black African. Get it together.
I think going to America would
Yeah, it
be
would
good.
be good for you.
They think differently over there. Sometimes it is good to learn how other people think.
Yeah. Oh, you're gonna get educated. Now they know they're getting a South African student and they are excited.
The serious problems in South Africa are between the blacks and the whites.
She's like, what?
You know about apartheid?
Oh my gosh, they discuss it here.
Just think of the word apart.
Like keeping people apart from each other, the blacks from the whites. And blacks aren't happy because they're treated pretty badly.
She knows. I wonder if the dad here, Mari's dad, is a like a political person.
Congressman Ronald V. DeLumes. Kind of a funny name, DeLumes.
She knows. She's like, oh my gosh, she knows.
He has a wife and 3 kids. 2 boys and a girl my age.
Did you send them a picture?
She's like, you're gonna be surprised. They're gonna be surprised. This lady knows.
The bird book calls it a weaver bird. They weave their nest like
With twigs.
Let it be free.
As a little girl, I used to watch them build their nests. Inside of them, there were many smaller nests where they would raise their family.
We gotta look at that, how they weave their baskets.
And there were many different colors. I would watch them for hours. Think at how they worked together. Never did I see them fight. I would wonder why people could not be more like them.
Because people are not birds, Flora. The things you say sometimes.
You should be able to work together. Get it together. Get it together, girl. She about to learn.
Where did you get that? What? The flag, donkey. What are you doing with it?
I found it. What's wrong with it?
It's the flag of the South African troublemakers. That's what's wrong with it.
Give it to me.
Oh, is it not allowed? Oh no, did she get fired to get in trouble because...
Have fun in America now.
I will.
And pay attention.
Yeah, open your eyes, girly. Oh, look at the flag. Look at her. She's like, oh my gosh. What? Oh, she's got letters in there. Oh, it's probably someone from America writing her. Oh no, is that a newspaper clipping? Yes, California Congressman leads attack against apartheid in South Africa. You didn't, her dad seems like somebody like in the military. You didn't know to look that up?
Black South African babies die at a rate 13 times higher than white babies. Lack of jobs, inadequate housing, chronic food shortages are every day.
Got a deadline. Good speech, Congressman.
They don't care. They don't care.
Oh, there she is. There she is.
Mari, over here, honey.
Oh my gosh. Wrong person. They're like, oh my gosh.
Maybe she missed the flight.
They're like, right past her.
We were expecting a passenger on this flight.
Mari Bach. I'm Mari Bach.
Oh, no.
They're like, oh my gosh.
But she's white.
Uh-huh. It looks that way.
Like, she's white. They're like, what's going on?
Hi, Mari.
Hello. Mari Bach. The exchange.
Oh, she didn't shake her hand.
I was supposed to be met by the Congressman DeLumes and his family.
Dellums. I'm Roscoe, and this is my daughter, Piper.
Oh, she got attitude.
I have 2 bags. I'll point them out to you.
Look at him. She's like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be 4 months. I wonder, is it still not clicking to her that he's black? Or does she just think like, no, because they said that she's the wife. She's like, oh my gosh, husband, stuff is happening. You better get home early. She's like, we got some. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, look at her.
Please tell me that's not her.
That's her. That's her. Look at her. She's like, oh my gosh.
This is my husband, Ron, Congressman Ron Dellums.
Oh my gosh. I'm still a bit sick, guys. I don't know if you can tell. Why is she laughing?
You're kidding. This is a joke, right?
No one's laughing, girl. Everyone's looking at you. No one's laughing. It's not a joke.
I'm Joe the Congressman.
Welcome to America.
And that's what he said. He said what he said. Does she run away or something? Does she like...
We assumed African meant black African. She assumed Congressman meant white politician. We both assumed wrong.
That's true.
Once we get her home and we get a chance to know her, she gets a chance to know us. It'll work out fine. You just watch.
Look at the mom being such a good person. Facts. She's like, please, God, let that be the case. Come on. Throw us a bone.
I hope the music is right. It's Zulu.
Oh my gosh, they set it all up. They have Zulu music. Oh my gosh, here they come. This is where she runs or something. Oh, I like the house that has the driveway like that.
Where are we? Why am I here?
This is where we live.
She's like, why is this a nice house? Why do you guys have a nice house? my god, the music! They're like, oh my gosh, they're confused, she's confused.
I'd like for you to meet
Where
Mari.
is she?
That's
Obviously,
Billy, Eric, and
She ran. Now she's hiding, yeah, I know. She's hiding in a room somewhere.
we didn't mean to startle you.
We're just, welcoming you. Yeah, we didn't mean to scare you.
She locked the door. She locked the door! Get a pen, open that door. You gotta give her time.
She's the one who's treating us like we're diseased or something.
Mari's just upset.
That makes two of us.
Well, I think a little sensitivity and maturity is what we need right now.
That's true. I'll be a little bit more sensitive. Oh, she's calling her family. Oh, the brother answers. You're not getting information out. Oh no, she is gonna get the call.
Don't tell me she's homesick already and wants to leave. How long did I give her?
Oh wait, you said she'd be crying to come home within a week.
Has it been 2 days? She's been locked up in the room for 2 days. She's like, how dare you think I can't handle it? I'm fine.
Who said anything about coming home? I just called to tell you guys I'm having the time of my life. It's been great.
They are wonderful. First of all, ma'am, they haven't been mean to you at all. Get it together.
I have been fighting bigotry my whole life, both here and overseas. It goes against everything I'm about to have a racist white South African living in my house.
She's just a child, Ron.
That's true. She's just a child. Look at the mom's like, no, we gotta, we gotta do this. What? Oh, Bobby. Oh, that must have been when she first came. What? Mari, get ready for the time of your life. Your new American friend, Piper.
Mom bought you something to eat. Looks like some fries and a chocolate shake.
No hamburger? No cheeseburger?
I've locked myself into my room enough times to learn how to get back in. You do drink chocolate, don't you? Or maybe you only like vanilla.
Oh my gosh, she's so funny.
I've placed a phone call to the exchange program coordinator. Hopefully, they can find another host family for you, but if not, they will be sending you home.
Yeah, oh, what did she say? She's, wait. I like their mom's outfit.
No wonder Dad can't stand South Africa.
You have never heard your father say that. It is the South African system of government that he has a problem with.
Yes, the government.
Whites as well as blacks
Yeah.
can be victims. Remember, she's just 14.
Listen.
I'd like to stay here with you.
Oh my gosh, she's choosing to stay. Okay, let's build some friendship, acceptance towards each other. Oh my gosh, they both got each other gifts.
Like your brother. He's crazy about this group. Casey and the Sunshine Band? He would flip to see this. See what? That most of them are Bantu. Where I come from, everyone thinks they're white.
Okay, she's meaning black, that they're black. Remember in the beginning what I said about the categories?
Here, let me get that.
He's like, here, I know you want to go. Let's go. I'll be taking you to the car. It's okay.
Dad,
What?
where are you
The
going
mom
with our
didn't tell her.
suitcases?
Tell him.
The car.
No, she's staying.
It's like, oh my gosh. Your wife obviously didn't tell you. She forgot. She busy.
What was I supposed to say, Ron? No, I'm sorry, but we don't allow white South Africans in our house?
Would that have been so terrible?
Yes.
Yeah, but she is a child. She's just doing what her family and all the other people do. You gotta help her learn.
She's got one brother about Eric's age. Her mother's a housewife, and her father's a policeman.
You're kidding.
The police?
Apartheid is complicated. There is nothing complicated about racism, Roscoe. It's wrong.
But if we have an opportunity to correct it, shouldn't we?
Yes.
What kind of message would we be giving them if we sent this little girl away after she's asked to stay? Is that what you want to teach them?
And the mom said, get it together. Get it together, because she's staying.
I'd also like some rusks, breakfast sausage, scrambled eggs, and maybe some brinjal. If you have it.
She's like, cool it. I have orange juice. She says, you'll have toast and an apple. They're like, I already know something's gonna happen, so I'm gonna excuse myself. Look at the mom, she's like, I'm about to.
For the next few months, Mari, you will be considered part of the family. I will treat you no different than my own children. That includes eating what and when the family eats.
Sugar hoops. That's what sugar hoops. Now they're driving around and she's looking at the whole neighborhood, town.
It looks kind of like our townships.
I imagine it does.
Sure a lot different from where you live.
Oh, America isn't perfect, Mari.
Ain't that the truth?
Oh, that's okay, honey. He just wants to wash the windshield.
And does this pass say window washer?
Blacks in South Africa have to carry ID cards that state their occupation and where they're allowed to travel to work.
Kind of like the West Bank.
It's for their own good. And do they like having to carry around these passes? Of course. Why wouldn't they? Keeps them safe and out of trouble.
I imagine not. She's indoctrinated.
People just shopping together, going into stores, blacks and whites. That's allowed.
Well, it's against the law for a store owner to stop somebody from coming into their store just because of their race.
Yeah.
Bloody capper!
Backflash.
Don't hit him.
Sir, really, I'm sorry, really.
Hey, it's not your fault.
Can I get you something?
Yeah. One of these chocolate sundaes. Pretty good.
Now, these are nice reactions, but some people would have been like, how could you do this? Give me free food. I should have to pay for my meal. Oh, here's his dad now.
You've got to call Mr. Dillams.
Take a message, please.
It's the South African Embassy.
Put it through.
The South African Embassy? What do they want it for?
What can I do for you, Miss Hoffmeyer?
Mrs. And I'm calling to confirm that you're hosting a South African student by the name of Mari Bok.
Yeah, and?
Why, is that against one of your laws, Mrs. Hoffmeyer?
No, Mr. Dillams.
Congressman.
Yeah, tell her. Say, Congressman. Put the name on it.
Maybe you can give me some information about a Stephen Biko you're hosting in one of your jails.
She's like, oh, I gotta go.
It's the principle of the thing. I don't like being told who can or cannot stay
Now
in
he
my
wants you
own
to
home.
the South African government called them. He's like, oh, now she's staying.
So I don't have to wear a uniform? Well, not unless my school changed the dress code over the summer. Your school? I'm going to your school.
She's like, oh my gosh.
You call the school Bantu. Does that mean nigger? No.
Oh, does it?
In Afrikaans, Bantu means Negro or black. Kappa means nigger, which I'd never say. You'd be Bantu in my country, never Kappa. At least not to me.
You just said it. What?
How many different words do they have for whites? Just white.
Only one? Oh my goodness. She's like, get it together, girl. She's like, I need to step away because this is a little too much.
Plus, they've got all these different classifications for people. You know, like whites or Asians, coloreds.
Oh, she about to tell her.
We'd be Bantu. Or did she say I was a Kaffir?
Maury called you a Kaffir?
She called you a Kaffir.
The dad's like, she called you a what?
That's it. The embassy can have her back.
No, wait. I think I got it wrong.
Dang, she did get it wrong.
Kaffir is what she said she'd never call me.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
She is sure. That was what happened. Oh, yeah. Stressful. That was intense. Okay. Mari's walking around. Where's she gonna find? We only have 35 minutes left. She still gotta go to school. What's gonna happen? Roots. The Saga of an American Family. Alex Haley. That's a big book. She gonna read all that?
I thought I heard something out here
The
and
dad?
just came.
Oh, they're gonna have a heart-to-heart.
Important book here in the U.S. It helped Americans, white Americans, see the horror of slavery.
She gonna read that book.
I don't suppose you were taught anything in South Africa about American slavery?
No.
She wasn't? No? I guess that makes sense. That makes sense. Read that book. Oh, she's apologizing.
For making you think I called Piper a Kaffir.
Well, I didn't think.
She heard her. She heard him. Yeah, you were loud. You were right by in front of her door.
I don't think you're a bad person, Mari. I just think you've been taught some bad things.
Yeah. He handled that very well. She's probably gonna have a panic attack. Oh, was that her books or his books?
You're supposed to say you're sorry.
She is sorry.
I didn't hear it.
Then take off the helmet. Oops, my mistake. You're not wearing one. That's your head. A book report.
What's the book?
It's called Cry the Beloved Country by Alan Payton.
Oh, I think we have that book. It's about South Africa, right?
I don't know.
She's learning.
To be honest, I've never even heard of it before.
A book about your own country written by one of your most famous authors?
She's like, I haven't even heard of him.
It's probably banned.
Banned?
Yeah, there are certain books, movies, people, even TV shows that we're not allowed to see.
Who's stopping you?
The government.
Why?
To protect us.
From what?
Not
I don't
really.
know. That's just the way it is.
She's like, I never thought about it. Now she's gonna start questioning, why are books banned and why can't we read certain books? What's up with that? That's a little weird. It's a little weird that the government bans stuff like that. Books. Oh, look at that montage of them having fun. They're having so much fun. Oh. Who is he? Who are you? He looks up scary.
They're from the South African Embassy. They'd like to speak with Mari.
In private, if that's okay.
Ooh, lose the attitude. Lose the attitude, sir.
How did they treat you?
Who?
She's like, they treated me just fine. What's up with you, man? Get it together. They want her to leave.
Gather your things.
But I don't want to go.
You
Yes,
are
you
a
don't wanna
minor,
go.
and as such, you have no authority to make that decision.
Yeah, call your parents. I'm saying, how do her parents not even know? Oh, like they see the book she's reading.
I'm gonna go.
Please understand that what we're doing is for the safety of the child.
No, you're not, you idiot. Dang. Yeah, call their dad. He's the congressman. Dang. So is this now she's done? She doesn't come back to the house? It must be because only 22 minutes. Yeah, honestly, you didn't let them say goodbye. So rude. You killed Biko? Oh, he's dead.
What's happening?
Right. Don't look.
I guess they killed Biko, Stephen Biko. Not they, but somebody assassinated him, I guess.
The fool's just often killed himself.
Who?
Biko, the terrorist. He's killed himself and the Americans have gone daft over it.
Did he kill himself? And why did he do it?
That's why we thought we'd best get you out of that house. There's no telling how they would react.
Get it together.
Who's they?
Those people you were staying with.
You mean the Dellums?
Well, if not them, then maybe some of their neighbors.
Amnesty International just confirmed that Biko didn't kill himself.
He didn't kill himself,
He
obviously.
died from injuries from being beaten by the police.
Amnesty International? Yeah, they consider Martin Luther King Jr. a terrorist too.
Did she ever get around to inviting you to come stay with her?
No, she didn't. Why not? I mean...
You know who Stephen Biko is?
I know who he is.
Then I guess you know he's dead. Killed by their police. Killed for trying to make things better for blacks.
Dang. Well, look, she's about to see the news.
His wife has consistently denied that her husband was ever on a hunger strike or could possibly have killed himself.
Honestly.
South Africa.
Number?
031.
Oh, is it the dad? Oh, it's the dad! Hang up, say, no, man, I'll come back.
Mr. Dellums!
Don't worry. It's gonna be okay.
Oh my gosh. Let's see what he's gonna do.
Ta-da! Just like a bad dime, I'm not that easy to get rid of.
Oh my gosh, she's back. Daddy did it, Dad did it.
Can I come visit you?
Oh, she asked her.
You mean to South Africa?
Well, that's where you live, isn't it?
Oh.
Yeah, sure.
Oh.
Just some crazy terrorist who killed himself.
Biko didn't kill himself. The police killed him.
Mari's like, excuse me, because her dad's a police. She's like, my dad's a police. How dare you say that?
The South African police beat him and tried to hide it when he died.
That is Piggy.
My father is not a pig.
Then why don't you ask him how Biko died?
I don't have to ask him. Biko was a common criminal. You Americans would call him a thug.
Well, whatever you want to call him, he was a man fighting for justice.
Dang, they're fighting.
You don't know what it's like being outnumbered by
what? Black people? Kafirs?
Oh, yeah.
Do you have any black friends at home, Mari?
Yes. As a matter of fact, I do. I have Flora.
Flora's not your friend.
Flora is your maid. If
Yeah,
you
she's
stop
your
paying her,
maid.
do you think she'd stick around? Or maybe don't even pay her. Maybe she's your slave.
Dang. Honestly, get it together, Mari.
You know I'm right. Why else do you think your own government would hide books and movies and stupid TV shows from its own people?
What are they so afraid of?
Honestly, banning books, movies.
If you didn't want me here, all you had to do was say so.
She didn't say she didn't. This is when people hear different things. She didn't say she didn't want you here. She just gave you a little constructive criticism.
Piper wouldn't be able to visit me in South Africa.
Dang.
And I would give anything to change that, but I can't.
She lied when she said, yeah, totally, you can come visit me in South Africa.
It's not my government that wouldn't allow it.
You talking about your friends and neighbors? Their attitude about blacks is still the fault of your government.
True.
Everyone was raised the same, as were their parents before them.
You gotta break that cycle. Yep.
When I was in that embassy, I felt like a prisoner. Locked up and ignored. No one was listening to me.
It's never a good feeling to have no control over your life.
Ain't that the truth? Oh, here's Piper. Her mom wants to talk to her. Let's be Weaver Birds, guys. We can work together. Oh, no, this is a festival. Oh, it's the flag.
And one for you. They're freedom flags for black South Africans.
They're freedom flags.
The band's back home.
Awkward. He's like, here you go.
Have mine.
Thank you.
gosh, look at him.
These freedoms should be universal, but there are places in the world where they are just dreams.
True.
This community of different colored, unrelated birds live together with one common goal: to care for each other.
Yes.
And if there's one thing that human beings have in common, it's the desperate need to be free.
Everyone deserves freedom. Now she's going back home. Okay, now she's back home. Let's see what's happening back home. Oh, does she show her the flag? Oh, she sewed it in. Beautiful. She gonna let that bird be free. Yeah, let the bird be free. No one wants to be caged. No one wants to be in a cage. No one wants to be in an open air prison. Yes. Beautiful. Let's see. In 1986, the anti-apartheid bill, co-sponsored by Congressman Ronald V. Dellums, was passed by the House of Representatives. Okay, beautiful. The first free elections in the history of South Africa took place in April 1994. The Dellums family was there. Great. Oh, okay, that was a good movie, guys. Learned a lot of lessons in that movie, alright? Alright, so that was the end of The Color of Friendship. I really liked the movie. I thought it did a good job of discussing racism, discrimination, apartheid in a kid-friendly way. So one of the reasons why I did want to talk about this film, The Color of Friendship, is that it does talk about apartheid, which I think is relevant to what is going on today. So Amnesty International, which is an international non-governmental organization focused on human rights, considers Israel to be guilty of apartheid against the Palestinians. I put some videos and articles about this in the description box below, so you guys should check them out. I highly recommend you check them out. You know, in the film, Flora says to Mari before she is going to the United States, she tells Mari to pay attention. So I think it's important we pay attention to what's going on with the world today. So Nelson Mandela, a South African anti-apartheid activist and the first president of South Africa, once said, and I'm going to read the quote right now, he said, "We know too well that our freedom is incomplete without the freedom of the Palestinians." So he said that in 1997. 1997. Right now we're in 2023. Obviously the situation for the Palestinians has gotten way worse since then. Around the time that I'm filming this, around 15,000 Palestinians have been killed in the past 2 months. And I want to make it very clear that when I criticize the Israeli government, I'm only criticizing the Israeli government and I'm not criticizing Jewish people. I am just criticizing the Israeli government. And I think the Israeli government has a right to be criticized, especially because it is committing apartheid against the Palestinians for a long time. And I really suggest you guys look at the articles and videos I have below. So another reason why I really wanted to make this video, to watch this movie and talk about this, is that I've been seeing a lot of dehumanization of the Palestinians. You know, I literally had somebody that I was talking to about this tell me that all Palestinians are barbaric animals. So I want to make this clear. I want to say this. If you think that all Palestinian people are barbaric animals, you've been propagandized and you need to check yourself. Point blank, period. If you think all Jewish people are barbaric animals, you've been propagandized and you need to check yourself. Point blank, period. And also if I see any, you know, disgusting comments, dehumanization comments, etc., whatever, I am going to delete them. Duh. Apartheid is bad. Ethnic cleansing is bad. Genocide is bad. I think we can all agree on this. They're all bad. And right now, these are all happening to the Palestinian people, and it has been happening for a very long time. So I'm going to leave you guys with a quote from the movie that I really liked from Congressman Dellums at the end of the film when he's at the festival. He says, "We are a world of people, not ethnic groups, not races, and not different descriptions of people on paper. We are human beings. And if there's one thing that human beings have in common, it is the desperate need to be free."